Hi wrestling fans, thanks for clicking on the dreaded D-Rose report. By the way, the 3-hour old school Raw put up USA in 3rd, 4th, and 6th place for the evening. 4.5 million viewers. I was going to say this the other day that when they opened the NBA the season and the first NBA game, I can't remember what channel it was on, but they did like a 4.5. Not too much less than Raw does. But well, Raw used to do 4.0 or 4.0 for a while, but hadn't seen that for a while. But anyway, 4.5 million viewers tuned in for the usual 9 to 11 o'clock block. The first hour drew about 4.8 million viewers, and then dipped to 4.655 million viewers for the final hour. I don't know why it dropped for sure. The demographics for the show did a 1.95 rating amongst 18 to 49, up 2% versus Raw's average. And the 2.52 rating among males 18 to 49 demographics was up 1% from Raw's average. So the average in the age range is what they look at a lot of times. That's the people who spend money. Oh, by the way, I wanted to tell you that the Iron Sheik, which we didn't see because they were in commercial, was wheeled down to the ring in a wheelchair. And then he was helped into the ring and all that stuff. So if he didn't do very much, that's one reason why. The other reason is, during the commercial, it would probably take him a long time to get down. He could probably walk and get down to there, I'm sure. But for time restraints, they, wheeled him down in a chair. Unlike Undertaker takes forever to get to the ring. He does that on purpose. Alright, WWE announcer Todd Grisham was married October 17th. Former WWE announcer and current ESPN anchor Jonathan Coach. Seen a glimpse of him the other day. Anyway, he was at the wedding party and came out to his WWE theme music, which I can't remember what it was. Alright, and based on numbers that's available for this year's advance tickets for WrestleMania, ticket sales are the slowest they have been in years. Because we have no idea who's going to be at the show, and there's nothing yet built up to it to get people, oh God, we got to see it. That's one reason they started on early, get the advance tickets sold. So anyway, CM Punk is now considered a sure thing for WrestleMania 27, after choosing rehab over surgery for his torn glute muscle. Punk is scheduled to return to action in January, but it's believed he's going to be doing some announcing on TV until he can return to the ring. In other words, they're going to try and get their money's worth out of him instead of just sit at home. WWE looked at wrestler Emil Sikochi of Holland. I'm not good on Holland names either, any more than Japanese. Anyway, on their recent tour of Europe, Emil is a regular on WXW shows in Germany. I wonder why we don't have none of those available over here. WWE has signed Ivan Bulgaria from Southern California to a developmental deal. Bulgaria was trained by Rikishi's wrestling school. Nexus member Skip Sheffield is still on crutches after being injured a few months back, and is believed he's still at least 3 months away from returning to the ring. No word on when they're going to put him back in Nexus or not. And a little bit of breaking news here. WWE performer Kevin Kelly, also known as Alex Riley, though, was arrested this morning in Tampa, Florida on suspicion of driving under the influence. The apprentice of The Miz was stopped at 1:14 a.m. at Kennedy Boulevard, I guess, in Tampa, Florida, booked at the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office at 2:56 a.m. His arrest report indicates that he refused to take a sobriety test after being arrested by the officers suspected that he was driving under the influence. He was released on bond 9:33 a.m. this morning, $500. I don't know if he's going to get a suspension type thing out of that or not. Never know. Former TNA star Homicide, he was interviewed by Canada's Slam Wrestling and spoke candidly about his release from the company. And here's a little bit of the highlights from it. Politics and TNA being miserable and his eventual release. He said, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm telling my girlfriend, I was telling my girlfriend honesty, it hurts everybody. I speak the truth. It hurts. I didn't say anything aggressive. I was frustrated at the end. I'm confident that I could do better. Politics just got to me in the butt and just caught me. I'm miserable to the end of my TNA days. Didn't like it. We got that idea. And despite all, Homicide looks fondly back at his time in TNA. He said, I miss the boys, miss the staff, miss everything, and became a smarter businessman due to TNA. It didn't make too much sense to me, but anyway, right now he's in Mexico, and he's, doing, a lot of coverage, I guess, in Mexico. Big rumor is Hernandez and Conan are going to do a 51-50 tour of Mexico, I guess. 2 additional matches were taped for this week's episode of WWE Superstars. Is that tonight? Tomorrow night. Richmond, Virginia. JTG versus Chavo Guerrero. Trent Beretta versus Kurt Hawkins. Tag team match also pitting Melina and Gail Kim against Maurice and Alicia Fox was taped in Hershey, Pennsylvania. I think I told you the other day about the pre-sale password. Let me see where I'm at here. Oh, also released developmental talent Alan Schuyler, Devin Allen, Dr. Cable Jones. I think I was telling you about that. All 7 have been removed from the roster, by the way. And at the end of last night's NXT taping, believe it or not, was spoiled by WWE's Joey Styles writing the following on his Twitter account. He says, "Oh, the hell with this. This show was taped over 3 hours ago. Oksana was eliminated. Who cares?" Oh, I think WWE might. In response, WWE's NXT Twitter page wrote the following: WWE apologizes for Joey Styles' tweet spoiling tonight's NXT elimination. His actions were unprofessional and unacceptable. As a result, the latest NXT poll were revealed on tonight's episode of NXT and was disclosed that Oksana has been eliminated from the competition. Immediately following the announcement, the self-proclaimed billion-dollar baby pretended to faint. Oksana grabbed the mic from the floor and said, somebody make mistake. She talks funny. She vows to come back, and she said she was going to go to Vince McMahon's office and write a letter. She then blew kisses to the crowd, walked off the ramp before being stopped by Goldust. He pointed out the piece of paper that he wants a divorce, and she stormed off screaming. All right, it was announced that on the Elimination 2 would occur in next week's show. 3 contestants remaining: AJ, Caitlyn, Naomi. The season finale takes place 2 weeks from now. I'm going to put my money on Caitlyn. I was going to do that from the beginning. Should have told you. November 13th episode of AM Raw did a 0.747 cable rating with about 516,000 viewers. I wish I could borrow $1 from every one of them. Eliminated, NXT Season 3 contestant Maxine. She manipulated a photo of herself donning a Nexus t-shirt as her avatar on Twitter. She teasingly wrote, "Never know, regards to me joining that faction." I don't know what that means. By the way, Raw did a 3.1 overall. I think it went up to 3.2 during the regular time. The first hour, a lot of people probably forgot. Okay, for those wondering, the agent who fell down in the ring in the Cena-Orton confrontation last night, that was John Lauranitis. He's the guy that WWE wrestlers don't want to hear after they've been hired. Before they get hired, they wouldn't hear from him. He's nay and yay on a lot of things. Mickey James is available for bookings, by the way. They can be made via Brett Prentice at BurtNWA@AOL.com. The bookings will obviously rely on James's music and TNA's schedule. If she's available, she'll come around. I wonder how much money that is, and I'm going to have to see when my wife has to work late. I gotta go.